guys, welcome back to another vlog. I'm actually skipping in right now because this isn't going to be the beginning, but I want to show you guys that we got a delivery today, so I'm just jumping into the vlog early, but the intro will come after. So we got a delivery because in my last vlog I was telling you guys that I want to get some tiles for upstairs. So we already brought up the first batch. Yeah, so we brought up the first batch, so we're going to bring up the second batch right now. Second and third, well, everything right now. But we're going to continue this tomorrow, but I just want to input this. Okay guys, so what we started with doing is bringing up our IKEA order. We ordered a few chairs just in case, like for when people come over and stuff, so we have enough extra seating. But the tiles is what was like taking us out because we ordered 45 sets of these tiles because our square footage on our patios is almost 400 something square feet. I'll put the exact size on the screen, but it was 400 something, so we ordered 45 sets. So what we did, we just moved all of our patio furniture. We actually bought this patio furniture off of Facebook Marketplace, but you guys will see it later on. And the first thing we did was clean off the roof, so we just made sure that there was no dirt, no debris, all the big rocks were gone and everything, just so that the tile can lay down smooth. Also, I went ahead and I used the hose to get rid of like all the cobwebs and like any little, you know, stuff that was on the walls and in that little window there. So once all that was finished, I went ahead and started snapping in the tile. It was very easy to do, but later on you guys will see I found out I was doing it kind of backwards, like lifting and then snapping it in, when I could have just simply went from right to left instead of left to right. But you guys will see that soon. But it was super easy to snap these in. Again, these are the IKEA run-in tiles. I did do a poll on Instagram to see if I should do the opposites pattern or if I should just do it straight, and literally almost everybody said opposites, but I still went ahead with straight anyways because it looked better to me. That took about like 5 hours and Curtis is just putting all the furniture back in place, and I'm just using like a scissors to cut off all the loose threads because we literally just got this patio furniture probably the day before this. And I also bought these two little tables from IKEA. I'm just setting it up. They were really easy to set up, so I just went ahead and did that, and they were really cheap as well. I thought it would add a nice touch out here. So the next day we actually put these rocks along the edges because we didn't go all the way out to the edges like wall to wall with the tile because we wanted to add some rocks along the edges just to add like a nice little touch. We got these rocks from Lowe's and we actually ordered I think about 20 bags, but what ended up happening is we only used 10 bags, so we're going to be returning the extra bags, but you legit don't need a lot of bags, so we're just putting those along the edges. And like I said, I'll leave everything linked down below, but they were very cheap. They were about like $8 a bag, and there's 40 pounds of rocks in there. And one thing about the rocks is that they're extremely dusty and dirty. So after laying out the rocks, I just went ahead and used the hose and I rinsed off all the rocks basically, just so that they're not super dusty and that the floor doesn't get like really dirty when we're out here. Just make sure to rinse it off first and then rinse off the tiles afterwards, because I found that if we left that there, it would have stained the tiles. And then I went ahead and just rinsed down the rocks. I could have just waited until it rained a few times, but honestly I was impatient. I couldn't. I ordered a bench from IKEA because I really wanted a bench on the roof, but I was either choosing between Wayfair and IKEA, and I went with IKEA because number one, it was coming faster and it was cheaper. So I went ahead and picked that up. I also stopped at the Superstore. If you guys live in Canada, the Superstore is like everywhere. But because we were on lockdown, I didn't have much places where I can shop for home decor other than online and the Superstore. So I went to the Superstore and I saw that they had an outdoor section, so I was really happy about that. And I picked up this rug. So when I got in, we just laid out the rug, and honestly the rug fit perfect. So I'm just assembling the bench that I bought. I didn't want a brown bench, I wanted a black bench. So I went ahead and just bought this bench from IKEA, and then I'm gonna actually spray paint it black. But But this bench was so easy to assemble. It's probably the easiest thing that I put together from IKEA. And if you're somebody who has ordered IKEA furniture before, like honestly, you know the struggles, but this one was so easy. And like I said, I'm just spray painting it black. I laid down some cardboard first just so that the floor doesn't get spray paint on it. And this was such an easy process. Honestly, if you guys are looking for something specific, like I was looking specifically for a black bench, I couldn't find one. Spray painting is such an easy thing to do and it dries really quickly. And the spray paint that I used, we actually had it laying around in the house already because we used it for something when we just moved in. So I just used the remaining on the bench. I'll leave a link down below if I can find it, but I just made sure to spray paint every inch of this bench and it came out so perfect. So as you can see, the bench is dry now because Curtis is using it as a stool, but he's stringing up some string lights. We got these string lights from Amazon. I'll leave it linked down below, but the string lights honestly really tied in everything. Like it was looking amazing once the string lights went up. Yeah, these string lights I got from Amazon. They are shatterless string lights, so amazing. And it's very heavy duty as well, so I really like that because we don't have to worry about them breaking or anything happening, like the cords getting damaged. For the lights that we ordered, they were actually a set of 248 feet lights. So I'm very happy about that because it was 96 feet altogether. So we had a lot of area to cover and it worked out so well. So while Curtis is doing that, I'm actually putting Velcro on the patio cushions because up here gets really windy sometimes and we come upstairs and this is literally how the patio cushions look. So we went ahead and got some Velcro and just decided to stick the Velcro onto the cushions and onto the wickers itself and just stick the cushions onto it. The only thing that I found is the Velcro didn't really stick to the furniture because it's just, I don't know, I guess because of the fabric, it didn't adhere well to the cushion material. So it didn't really work out that well, but it still stayed anyways. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Like it was so easy to peel off. They really weren't really sticking, but it still did the job. You guys will see when I'm trying to move it around, but it's not super sticky if you guys think that that's what's gonna happen. So I just continued doing that to the rest of the cushions until they were all done. So we picked up some plants from IKEA. I'll tag them down below. But like I said, because it's so windy upstairs on some days, the plants literally will just fall right over. So what Curtis is doing, he's putting a cement block in our planters. We got these planters from Rona. They were on sale. So he's putting some cement blocks in the planters and then some bubble mailers just so that we don't have to fill up the whole planter with rocks. We're using the same rocks that we used for the edges of our patio floor. This is a good idea to keep the planters like in place, and it also adds a nice touch. Like it looks so good like this. And also adding the bubble wrap is a good idea as well because you don't want to have to fill this whole thing with rocks. It's going to be too heavy. So filling it up a little bit with some bubble wrap and then going in with the rocks on top is an amazing idea. and things honestly started to come together really well. All I did, I just added a few finishing touches. I got this candle holder from the Superstore as well, so nice. And then I got these citronella candles for the mosquitoes. I got that from the dollar store, and it honestly just added such a nice touch. These cushions are also from the Superstore because, like I said, we can't really shop anywhere else other than the Superstore right now because of the lockdown. But we're actually opening up in a few days. But at the time, this is the only place I was able to shop, the Superstore. I love that the cushions have a pop-up color and everything just looks like amazing. Out here is such an oasis for us. It looks like a cabana. It's really good for hosting. I love how the bench came out. I love how the planters came out, the plants, everything, the lights. And it's just honestly such a vibe out here. In the evenings, we will bring up our popcorn machine. We have a popcorn machine from Hudson's Bay. We'll watch movies up here. We have a projector screen that we got from Amazon. It's removable so that when it rains, we can bring it in. But honestly, out here is like amazing. I'm so happy that we took the time to do this because you know what? Being at home, you want to make your home like your oasis, okay? So yeah, I hope you guys are inspired and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys next time.